Area Cooling Solutions presents a series of videos on commissioning instructions for iCOOL CO2 units. In this episode, the unit equipment and principles of operation of the unit will be presented. In this video, the commissioning instructions of iCOOL CO2 units are presented on a training or test stand that does not include some elements of a real installation. Real installation must be carried out in accordance with the applicable standards, regulations, and guidelines contained in the operating manual. The iCOOL CO2 is a compact unit with an easy access to the key components. The most important elements of its construction are the compressor, which is the heart of the entire unit, where the compression of the carbon dioxide takes place. Most iCOOL CO2 models are based on a two-stage compressor. CO2 compressors are already pre-charged with oil and do not require additional oil for short installations. Detailed information in the manual. CO2 compressors are equipped with oil sensors that constantly monitor the correct level. The unit contains 3 electronic expansion valves: HPV, RPV, and Winter. The HPV valve ensures that the correct pressure is maintained in the gas cooler so that the unit operates efficiently. The purpose of the RPV valve is to maintain adequate pressure in the receiver. It dumps the excess gas into the compressor suction. The Winter valve is a backup to the RPV valve. The gas discharge from the receiver goes to the intermediate stage rather than the suction, increasing the efficiency of the system. This valve is closed when the unit is not operating and in the winter. The filter dryer is a very important component in the R744 refrigerant circuit, as it protects against moisture in the system. Unneutralized water will bind with carbon dioxide and react to form carbonic acid, which is bad for components on the inside. Therefore, it is necessary to pull a proper vacuum and make sure that all moisture is removed from the system. If the unit has been exposed to external moisture during operation, it is necessary to replace the filter dryer with a new one. Please note, this involves removing the refrigerant from the entire system and testing the strength of the new braze joints after replacement. The gas cooler does 3 things: cooling the oil, reducing the intermediate stage temperature, and cooling the refrigerant after compression. The gas cooler should be cleaned regularly to maintain its efficiency as well as increasing the longevity of the unit. The controller manages all processes within the unit. It is what makes it possible to maintain stable operating parameters as well as user interaction with the system. It is pre-configured and does not require the user to make any advanced settings. All settings can be saved to a file, so you can always return to the factory settings. The inverter provides the appropriate power supply for the compressor, and in some areas takes over the control function. It comes pre-configured. Pressure transmitters and temperature sensors provide information on the status of the refrigeration circuit. This enables the controller to react to the changing situation in the circuit and stabilize the performance of the unit. Their proper positioning is important and affect the operation of the unit. When servicing, it is important to check them regularly. Area Cloud. Every unit connected to the internet is monitored. This makes it possible to analyze its performance and take preventative action. It is also possible to change parameters remotely. This makes it possible to operate and diagnose the unit remotely, often without costly travel to the site. Thank you for your attention. In the next episode, the preparation of the installation will be presented. See you there.